All right, time now is 11:52 on December 12th. We're 6 days away from the end of round two. Oh my god. I can't believe we're only 6 days away. 1 week left. I can't believe it because it feels like there's so much to do between today and before I leave. Haven't started packing. I haven't done my final exams. I haven't done jack shit. And I feel like there's still room for closure between me and Pepper and others. Yeah, last night was not productive because I tried my very fucking best. I swear to God. I did a little more anthropology homework, just a little more. I'm close to finishing week 12, and I still got week 13 and week 14 to catch up. And then, of course, there's the EDIC report that I have to hand in today that I have not even started writing. But I'm confident that I can somehow finish the whole report today. For my film history class final essay, out of the 5 short questions and 1 essay, I finished answering 2 of the questions. And then for my film 32 editing project, I added a couple sound audio sequences on the timeline in the editing project. That's it. So I did a little bit of everything last night. And then for the movie, Lazy Hazy Crazy, I didn't watch the last 30 minutes. I had to stop. It's too late. And I also did the laundry. So yeah, I'm just really running out of time so hard. Um, I did laundry yesterday, just a tiny bit of laundry for my pajamas. Okay, what am I gonna do for today? Right, so it's a Monday, which means it's biology 3 time, except I have no idea if I actually have to physically attend the biology class or not. I hope I don't have to, because I have so much homework and stuff to do. I got 1.5 movies plus 6 episodes of animes to watch. Ooh, fuck. I got a review to film, and then I got shit tons of homework. And I would like to go to Ralph's for one final time, and go to Target for one final time. And that's it. I also need to figure out what gift I want to buy for JT and not JT, Pepper and Potter. I already thought of buying Pepper a scarf or a glove, like a pair of gloves, which is gonna cost a little bit, but I don't know. Like imagine if Pepper doesn't buy me anything next year. I would be so pissed. If JT, Pepper, and Potter doesn't buy me anything, I buy them three all things and they just forget my birthday. It's gonna happen. Watch it. It's gonna happen. And my biology class professor isn't responding to me, even though I emailed her twice about the whole I'm taking the final exam on Tuesday thing. And yeah, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I also ate like 2,400 calories worth of food yesterday. And I'm going to continuously eat shit tons of food from here on out because I have to clear food. I still have 4 cans of cherry Pepsi. I need to finish that in 6 days. Okay, great news. The professor actually responded. I'm going to have to go to class tomorrow, go to biology tomorrow between 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., which is a huge problem because I'm sleep deprived as fuck. So I'm gonna have to sleep at least 3:30 a.m. or earlier tonight. Um, okay, let's do it, boys. And I don't have to go to class today, I think, because the professor said the lab activity is gonna be remote. It's gonna be online. All right, time now is 5:24. Just came back home from Ralph's from the final time of round 2. This is what I got. So first of all, very important, toilet paper. Next up, got a penny pasta, actually a fusilli pasta. Right here, I got Caesar salad kit, 3 servings exactly. I got a little bit of guacamole. I got a salmon steak for tonight. I got a couple hilariously, comically long carrots. I got a couple steaks. And then I I guess 3 servings worth of chicken wings. 3 servings, 2 servings, 1 serving, 6 servings, 6 days. It all adds up. And then a little bit of whole milk. I've never bought this before, but I'm running out of milk, so I just need a little bit more, just a little bit more to survive 6 days. That's it. Alright, time now 6:27. I have once again returned with another batch of products. First of all, shampoo. This seems a little different from my usual shampoo. I don't know why. It's a little cloudier. Oh, this is amazing. I found Dove. Holy shit. Clothes washing juice, hand soap, and just in case I squeeze too much and I run out in Japan, I got more hand cream. That's it. Okay, I'm still in my street clothes. I'm just going to quickly talk about what happened today so far, because so much shit is happening. I'm scared I may forget. So again, I'm extremely busy today. And then I asked another person, and a male to female, trans woman, I guess, where can I find gloves and scarves? And she couldn't hear me very well. And then I repeated the question, and she pointed me to a place, and that's not the type of glove I'm looking for. That's a sport glove. So this means that if I want to buy a scarf and gloves for myself and for Potter, I will have to go to Santa Monica Place. And the only day I have the time to do that is literally tomorrow. So this is the plan for tomorrow, right? Tomorrow I'm going to go at 1:30. I'm going to go to the main campus. And then afterwards, directly to SM Place for the scarves and gloves. And then I will go to Nijia Market. I'll come back home, put down stuff, walk to Nijia Market, walk back. That's it. Boom. Now, aside from these plans, Andrew from Film 32 has asked me how is his scene. Come on, I have like 10,000 things on my hands. And then I'm also, what else? Yeah, just lots of shit happening. I don't even know if I have the time to do all those stuff tomorrow. I don't even know if I have time to watch a movie plus 6 episodes of anime tonight. Probably not. That's okay. I'll somehow find a way to fix it. The thing is, my table is not here yet, as you can tell, but it should be here tonight. I'm setting up tonight. Please be here. Next thing is I emailed to my college's cashier office asking them what's going on, because the last time I asked for a student ID card, I don't need to go through this weird procedure of making an account on Bank Mobile and setting up a profile and asking for a refund, even though I'm not asking for a refund. They said they're gonna mail me the student ID card within 1 week, which is scary because I'm leaving in 6 days. So there is actually a tiny, tiny slim chance that I may actually not get the card. I'm so cutting it close. Another thing is they're sending it to mail, and I don't have the keys to my mailbox. So I probably need to ask Cindy about that, or maybe I'm gonna ask the building people about that, but that's pretty much it. I'll handle that later. Next thing you know is, I think I mentioned this already, but yesterday, or I think a couple days ago, I went onto Amazon. It's yesterday. I went to Amazon and returned the cooking utensils and my Film 2 textbook. And I thought they're gonna pick up those things within a week and I can get back my money, but apparently not. So it's a lot more complicated than that. There are several ways to return items from Amazon. Time now is 2:16 a.m. in the morning. Wow, today has been one of the most productive days of the whole year. I really didn't rest all that much today. I could have just binge watched YouTube videos for hours and just walk around and eat food, but I didn't. I really spent today working, doing something. I'm finishing there's one homework for week 12 that takes a whole hour, so I skipped that. And there's a homework in week 13 that also takes a whole hour, so I also skipped that. But aside from that, I'm pretty much done with week 12 and week 13. Week 13 is really short. Like week 13 assignments for Anthropology 22 is extremely short. But even so, I still got week 14 to handle. And then after week 14, I'm fucking done. And then, of course, there's a final exam due December 18th. And then I edited, I spent about an hour, or actually 50 minutes, editing my Andrew scene for Film 32 class. Holy shit. And I actually finished it. I finished the whole sound editing, every single um, image, every single video track I matched with the audio track. And then I told Andrew that I may need Jonathan's help because he's good at sound editing. So I texted Jonathan. Andrew gave me his number. I texted Jonathan, and then 2 minutes later, Jonathan called me, and I was like, "Oh, how do I do this?" And he's like, "Okay, just EQ it, just compress it a little bit, drag it down." Honestly, it's not that difficult. I sounded like a total freaking idiot when I called him because I'm like, "Oh, so the low frequencies are the hums?" I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm not that stupid. But still, he's nice about it. Um, and right now I'm gonna do some biology revision. I don't have the time to watch JoJo, honestly. I have zero time for that shit. Fuck. But I'm gonna figure out a way. But still, so far, it's been super productive, okay? It's been super productive. On top of that, I handled the card purchase thing. I hope I get the student ID card. And one more thing is apparently the table has already arrived and it's literally outside right now. But I'm not gonna change my clothes and go out right now because it's 2 a.m. in the morning. It's cold and I don't want to go. So I'm gonna pick up my table tomorrow. Hopefully no one steals a table from me. But now I'm getting worried actually. So after tomorrow, I will be done with the film 2 final exam. I'll be done with biology 3 and as of now I'm already done with film 32. And then the only thing left is anthropology 22, which I'll be done by Wednesday night. I forgot to mention I also DM'd Aoba and told her about the friggin' 5 minute long video in my Sony A7 III with the auditorium. Alba's like, "Oh yeah, I totally forgot about it. I'm gonna bring my laptop on Wednesday, and I'm gonna bring my USB. She's gonna bring her laptop." All right, time now is December 13th. Time now is 11:04 a.m. on December 13th. We're 5 days away from the end of round 2. Yesterday was very productive. But I ended up not being able to watch any episodes of JoJo by the end because I realized it's 14 episodes instead of 12 in total. And also, yesterday, after I finished doing biology studying, it was already 3:20. It's the hot pot, come on, it's the hot pot day with Pepper and JT and Potter. Even though I have not received any news about that. I WhatsApped Pepper, I think a couple days or I think 3 days ago about how I think it's a good decision not to go to the feature film shoot on Sunday because I have like assignments dating back to early November that I haven't done. And I jokingly said, "I'm die," like I'm dead. And she didn't reply to that. And yesterday I asked her if she's going to the wrap party, the Film 33 wrap party, and she didn't respond either. So she's probably really busy. Here are my extremely insane plans for today. I am going to go to the main campus to do the biology exam at 1:30 p.m. It's going to take me about 2 hours, even though she's giving me 3 hours, but I do things very fast, right? And yeah, I didn't even start studying until last night at 1 a.m. And the exam is literally a couple hours later, so that's great. This is also going to be the last biology exam I'm ever going to do in my entire fucking life. I'm so done with it. I love biology, but goddamn. Um, Hopefully I get an A, even though I didn't study at all, you know. I'm a Hong Konger, okay? Come on, don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. And then immediately afterwards, because of the close proximity of my campus and Santa Monica Place, I'm going to Santa Monica Place Uniqlo to buy a couple scarves and a couple gloves. I'll buy a pair of gloves for Potter and a scarf for Pepper. And I know that's expensive and shit, but I can't think of anything else to buy for them too. More biology homework, more anthropology homework, and also I need to watch JoJo, and I also need to watch another movie. So that is that. And I also plan to edit my college update video. I also plan to do a mini hours review, but I probably wouldn't have time for that also. So there's that. What should I do? It's 2 p.m. No one's answering me. I'm stuck. Fuck. Okay, what is this? What the fuck is this? Alright, folks, this will be the last time. It's 3:59 by the way. This is going to be the last time I'm going to be in the main campus. At least for a while. I just finished the biology exam. It's pretty freaking easy, and my hands are literally breaking apart. So I asked the professor if she has hand moisturizing cream, and thank God she said yes. And then she gave me a couple chocolates. Yeah. Alright, let's go to Santa Monica Place. Alright, apparently they don't really have scarves and gloves. They have swoles, but that's not really what I'm looking for. And the staff manager told me to go to a Nordstrom, and I don't really know where it is. I'm so fucking lost. Where's the Nordstrom rack? Where's the fucking Nordstrom, bro? I'm so lost. There it is, literally 3 seconds after I just said that. Oops, one moment. Alright, so time now is 6:09. This is what I got from Nijia Market. The final time. First off, I got coffee bun. Then I got gailang for tonight. Then I got rice, which is incredibly important because I'm running out of it. Okay, I can't even lift it. Finally, I got a bottle of milk tea because it's good. And that's it for it. Yes. I really underestimated how much time I would need for to get ready and study biology and all that stuff in the morning. But yeah, as I was, I wanted to just like go over all my notes, go through all the chapters, and then just go over it and be like, okay, I've studied. Before I could do that, I'm like, holy shit, it's already 12:30. I need to leave by 12:45. So I immediately went out and started cooking my onion tomato omelet and preparing my frozen Indian food. And then while I was doing it, suddenly I heard a knock on the door. Turns out, it's the Korean woman. And now it's, I've never really mentioned her before, but at some point, maybe a month ago or a couple months ago, the Korean woman and another woman came into this apartment to check on the room that my roommate Jacob is staying, to make sure it has enough, to make sure it's clean and stuff. So the Korean woman who works for this building came back. And this time she brought a Korean dude. And she said she came here to install smart locks. Thus, ta-da! This is a smart lock. So if I want to lock, I just do this.
Secure lock enabled.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm not gonna mess with that. But okay, but I probably won't use it anyways. Yeah, anyways, they left. I quickly, so I was like, okay, I gotta go take the bus, and I realized I ran out of time. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm calling an Uber. So I actually called an Uber while changing my clothes. A great call. So I took an Uber ride to the main campus, went to class, and guess what? The professor is nowhere to be found. And I waited outside of the classroom for like half an hour. And then I found out the professor emailed me to tell me to come to her office. And I tried to go through the door to a hallway full of offices. I can't find it. No, like I can't open the door. It's locked. It's staff only. So I just waited outside until at around 2 p.m. I'm like, oh wait, hold on. There's probably another way to go into this hallway, because I'm pretty sure I've seen the Japanese American guy from my biology class going into the same hallway. I think there's a way. So I walked all the way to the other side of the building, and then walked into the office hallway. Turns out there's another entrance, and then I found her office. I knocked on the door, and she's like, hi. And she's in the middle of a Zoom meeting. She merely just printed out the exams papers, and it's like kind of a mess. And she's like, okay, would you leave your bag here, and I'll take you to the conference room, and I haven't even printed the multiple choice questions. Can you do the writing part first? And I'm like, okay. So I went to the conference room. So I was like, can I take my bag with me? And she's like, okay, so I won't be watching you. So to make sure you don't cheat, please don't bring your bag there. And I'm like, okay. But I thought, okay, I'm going to bring my phone. I don't want my phone to be somewhere else far away. It just doesn't feel safe. So I carried my phone with me. Now I was like, I was going to take the hand moisturizing cream from my backpack, and then I couldn't find it. And I'm like, fuck. And it's literally cracking up. But anyways, with dried hands in a warm room with bad lighting, I did the freaking exam. And let me tell you, it's pretty easy. It's surprisingly easy. Wow, so a bulk of the stuff I studied, I'd say like 70%, 80% of the stuff I studied for this class didn't even turn out on the paper, especially the writing part. It's mainly the final couple of chapters. And it's actually pretty damn easy. Holy shit. And then she asked me how do I think of the exam, and I gave my honest opinion. I said it's actually a lot easier than I thought, and I said I'm glad there isn't a lot of respiration and photosynthesis in there, because it's really complicated. And then I asked her, I was debating with myself whether to ask her for hand cream or not, because it's like, I don't know, if she doesn't have it, then it's like weird and random. But I asked her anyways, and turns out she has it. She has this green bottle of hand cream called Envia or something, and Nvidia. Nah, but she's like, oh yeah, of course I do. So I put some on my hand. Maybe I put too much. And then a little bit later, she gave me a couple of chocolates, and then I said, thank you for the class. And she's like, yep, thank you. Good luck with your other final exams. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. I left the campus, and then I waited for the bus number 7 to directly go to Santa Monica Place Uniqlo. I asked one of the people in the store, and they said, well, we only got this, which is like a swole, which is like a gigantic scarf, and it's $30-something. And she said, maybe you should check out Nordstrom. So I spent about 10 minutes looking for a Nordstrom rack. I finally found it, entered it. Boom! There's a rack full of scarves and gloves. Great, right? Wrong. They're fucking expensive. Ouch. Anyways, I gave up. I'm not gonna buy any. If I can buy it on Amazon, cool, go ahead. So I walked back to the bus station, took the bus back home, And then I'm like, might as well go to Nijio Market. So I went to Nijio Market, walked back, boom, everything's tight. Everything's all right. I asked Cliff if he's going to the Film 33 wrap party, and he said maybe. I also asked Pepper about the whole hot pot thing, because if I buy scarves and gloves on Amazon, chances are it won't arrive until like Friday, and the hot pot is supposedly on Thursday. So I asked Pepper, hey, is the hot pot still on Thursday? And Pepper's like, what? Thursday? I don't think so. And I'm like, what? It's December 15th, right? And she's like, and then she later asked around, okay, yeah, I think I can do 15. JT can do 15 because Pepper and JT hung out today. They had like coffee together or something. But that's pretty much it. I only have 2 classes left to worry about, Film 2 and Anthropology, and 1 more biology homework, and then I'm fucking done with the semester. Okay, I'm just so fucking over with the semester. I love these tongs. They're so useful. There we go. So here we go. This is my dinner. Rice, tofu. Of course with tofu I also got sesame oil and soy sauce. Chicken wings. Really nice. And also for the first time, ginger, garlic, gailan. Let's try it out. I mean, I've cooked gailan before, but I've never put ginger. Cheers. Flavorful. Really nice. All right, time now is 10:40 p.m. Just finished dinner, which is chicken wings. I mean you saw it. So okay, so I'm going to holy shit, I'm running out of time so hard. I'm definitely going to run out of time tonight. So this is gonna be quick. I will finish the essay for my film history class. I'm going to edit my college update video for my main channel, which is going to take a while. I am going to do some anthropology homework. I'm going to watch Knights of Cabiria. I'm going to call my mom and build my table. And that's pretty much it. And the thing is, the gloves and the scarves will arrive by December 15th, 10 p.m. All 3 of them. And the thing is, if we do have hot pot that night, then it's too fucking late. So right now I'm hoping for the product to somehow come even earlier. Otherwise, I'll probably just return the gloves, or I'll wait for a later day to give it to Pepper somehow, which is impossible. I also weighed myself yesterday. And I'm still at 125.2 pounds. What the fuck? I get it. I lost a lot of weight during COVID, and it probably went even lower than that after COVID for a little while. All right. So time now is exactly 8 a.m. in the morning. It's extremely cold, so I am filming like this. It's 8 a.m. on December 14th. 4 days away. Yep, 4 days away from the final day of round 2. 4 fucking days. Oh my god. So yeah, I have to catch up with all that stuff today. So that's that. So today's a Wednesday, which means it's Film 32 time. I'm going to the last Film 32 class that I have to take. Yeah, I'm going to wear a hat. I'm going to wear a beanie to college just because I want to scare people. Yeah, just because I don't want people to recognize me. For real, aside from my anthropology final exam and anthropology homework and that one stupid biology homework, I'm done. I'm done with everything. And then I'm gonna start packing, you know. It's really about time. I'm gonna start packing. Let's hope my student ID card and the gloves and the scarves arrive on time. And no one will recognize me, I swear. Disguise. Initially, the professor spent about 1.5 hours talking about Film 33, his experience, how it works, and I'm sitting there like, I know all of this shit because I was there. And Owlbus literally right next to me. Christian came as well. Pepper's there. When Pepper came, a lot of people came in late, like 9:15 ish, and I wanted to like wear my beanie when Pepper comes so that she wouldn't recognize me, but I didn't put it on at that point, so she saw me. So we watched those three, and Julia's scene is really good. It's really well edited. It's really well shot as well. It's funny. And then David's scene sucks ass. It makes no sense. It's very poorly edited. There's a lot of errors. There's a lot of crossing the 180-degree line accidentally. Eye lines don't match. And the last half is extremely awkward. Literally makes no sense. There's a part in David's scene where Pepper comes out of nowhere and does a line as a character, and it was so embarrassing for Pepper. She like covered her face and she was like embarrassed by it. And then Andrew's scene. So for the first two scenes when we watched it, there's something wrong with the laptop speakers, so it sounds really bad, and the professor doesn't know how to connect the laptop with the speakers of the studio, of the soundstage. And then he also didn't turn off the lights. So we screen Andrew's scene, and then at some point the power of the laptop died because it ran out of battery. So we spent some time trying to fix it. The black and white, the weird aspect ratio, the title sequence, and the end title card, it's all so cinematic. And I edited the scene, so I've seen it a few times already, but I watch it and it's actually good. So the professor clearly loved this one and was like, wow, it's great, you know, your mom is a great actress, because Andrew's mom acted in that scene. He also complimented the cinematography. He didn't compliment the editing, but obviously it's good, you know. And Andrew even said, you know, Enoch's editing is lovely. Julia raised her hand and was like, there's a weird moment where I cut from a wide shot to a medium shot, and I cut mid-action where the actress smashes a cupcake with her hand on a table, and mid-smash I did a cut, and it was such a quick cut, it felt very jarring. At the end, a lot of people, so Andrew had a Polaroid camera, Pepper brought her film camera, our professor also has his own camera, and we all took a bunch of photos and stuff. I even got to play with Pepper's film camera and took a photo of her instead. Yeah, And I also went up to the professor alongside with Pepper to ask him about the letter of recommendation, and he said, send me the resume and all that stuff. During the break, Pepper mentioned how her supplementary material for UCLA is going, and I realized, holy shit, I have less than 1 month to hand those in. I better start writing the personal essay, the personal statements, and all that shit. Holy fuck, 1 month. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Anyways, we left. Eric and a bunch of other people plan to go to a vegan restaurant in Culver City to celebrate. I don't, because I want to go home. Because Pepper want to go home. Because Pepper still has a couple final exams to handle. A film 2 exam tomorrow and a film 50 on Saturday. And he also got a film. She also got a film 21 final script that she needs to hand in. So she said she wants to go home to study. And I'm like, okay. And so I and Pepper left. We grabbed a couple free sandwiches. Apparently they set up some stalls outside of the building and they're giving out like free sandwiches for some reason. So I picked up one. It's kind of small. And then afterwards, Pepper said she's going to go to Maracay, a small store opposite of Maracay, to and she's ready to walk alone. And she grabbed her AirPods and she's like, and I'm like, can I go with you? And she's like, okay. And I'm like, okay. So we went. Okay, I'm gonna pause right now. I'm gonna eat 2 dumplings and then I'm gonna come back. All right, just had 2 dumplings for lunch. Now I'm eating potato chips. We wanted to take a bus to the film development shop store, but okay, Pepper's texting me right now. But we realized there isn't a bus that goes there other than bus number 7. So we walked a very long distance to bus number 7, and then we decided to take a bus there. And that is the same walk, the same path I walked when I first met Pepper on February 16th, literally 10 months ago. So it was a bit of a trip down memory lane, but instead of chatting very awkwardly, we chatted very well. Like when I and Pepper had a conversation, we constantly change topics, but it's okay, like. And then I said I can speak fast when I'm angry. And then she said, I've never seen you angry. And then I talked about how on the day we went playing snooker, I was actually angry on that day. And I thought Pepper knew. I thought Pepper noticed, but Pepper's like, what, really? I didn't notice. I thought you were fine. And she asked me why, and I didn't want to explain to her because she was the reason why I was angry. So I explained, like I said, after COVID, I was still coughing, and Pepper's like, "Oh, you were angry at yourself for thinking that you're gonna spread COVID to others," and I'm like, "No, it's not it." So I explained how Pepper said my body is weak, and I felt a little mad after that because I really did a lot of exercises since 2020, and Pepper was like, "Yeah, but not a lot, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I mean it's like once per month, And Pepper's like, "Yeah, me too. I do exercise too." Every 2 to 3 days, Pepper would go down. Like back when Pepper was living in Koreatown, I think. No, back when Pepper was living in Hong Kong, in Toguawan, she used to go downstairs and run like every 2 to 3 days, which is a commitment, which is more than me, which I'm kind of impressed with. And then because Pepper randomly asked me, "Are you happy?" on that day, which is really weird and jarring. Turns out Pepper asked me that not because she's some ominous psychic or something. Pepper asked me that because she legitimately is curious if I'm happy, and that's the fucking reason why she asked. And I thought she could sense that I'm angry, so she asked that. But no, she asked if I'm happy on that day because she was legit wanting to ask a question, and that's it. Which is kind of anticlimactic, but also kind of funny. So yeah, we took a bus to the little store. We waited at the wrong bus stop, at the wrong direction, like on the wrong side of the road for like 10 minutes, for like 10 to 15 minutes, and we finished the sandwich just to realize, holy shit, we're at the wrong side of the road. So we crossed the road and we took the bus to the film development store across Maracay. And it was a store ran by a couple old Koreans. And I looked around and I was like, wow, I really know nothing about film, so you got to teach me. And then we went to Maracay, where Pepper bought a bunch of stuff. And the basket gets heavy, and I asked her if she needs help. I don't know why I'm being such a fucking gentleman. I was never like this before, She bought like 4 tall bottles of pure coffee. She's a real coffee addict. Even though Leslie is cooler and crazier for being a smoking addict, but you can say the same thing for Pepper being addicted to caffeine. But yeah, Pepper bought 2 boxes of Haagen-Dazs, like 2 small boxes, and that's like $14 US. I spent $5 for a big box of Kroger's ice cream, and that's it. I also asked Pepper because Eric does this to girls a lot. And it's just Eric. Other guys don't do this all that much, but Eric would put her arm on Pepper's shoulder and would hit Pepper and stuff, like as a joking way, of course. And I always never get touchy with girls and with people in general. It's a very rare thing that I touch people. So I asked Pepper if she's like okay with it, and Pepper's like, Pepper said, it's fine that Eric's friends with her, but they're not close enough where they could really like tap on the shoulder on stuff. I don't know. Because then on Saturday, on the same day, John L. just DM'd me earlier today asking me if I'm free on Saturday to help out with the shoot. And I said kind of. But Zara's also coming. And maybe I'll let Zara, be involved with the shoot as well. Or let her come along, to see. There's that. But from what I can tell today, though, I actually said long time no see when I first saw Pepper because it's been 14 days, right? I don't know. I'm just not that crazy about Pepper. Like if she was married and if she like was at the corner of my eye, I would be like, holy fuck. And when I said, oh, hey, can I ask a question? And Pepper's looking at her phone, and then she looked at me, and she's like, and I laughed. It was such a funny reaction. It's so goofy. Man. So I don't know. Okay. Yogurt, steak, barbecue sauce. This is what happens when you only sleep for 3 hours and 40 minutes. I don't know what am I going to say. A lot of thoughts happening in my head. First of all, nothing all that crazy happened today. It was a nice chat with Pepper, and I feel like the personality and the attitudes and the worldview of Pepper are yet to be fully explored. I have yet to build the table. I'm gonna build it later. Actually right now. I just had dinner, which is it's crazy how much food I'm consuming right now and how many calories food are. I just found out that 1 tortilla is 130 calories. What? Where did that even come from? Last time I bought tortilla, 1 tortilla was 70 calories. What is this? Why is it 130? But anyways, I had a New York strip steak. I'll be damned if I don't get heavy from the last few days because I'm eating so much right now. It's crazy. Like, it's so funny how back in March I'm struggling with eating food. Like, I just don't eat enough, and then now I just eat too much almost. Yeah, anyways, I digress. I'm not gonna do the anthropology final exam today because I'm sleepy as hell. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Apparently, Pepper and Potter also had a photo taking session together. So from what I've gathered, Potter and Pepper went to buy weed candy together and took edibles together and chatted about life and stuff. And then Potter and Pepper had a photography session. And I don't know. It's just, I mean, to be fair, I've hung out with Pepper many times. Today I technically hung out with her, but I've never hung out with Pepper for the sake of hanging out with Pepper, you know? Like, today I only got to hang out with her because it's film 32 and afterwards I just tagged along. But we never actually left the apartment just for the sake of meeting each other. Okay. This is relatively easier than I thought. Okay. Go into the hole. Fuck. These 4 screws are so fucking painful to do. Also, this end is completely chipped. It's basically unusable. I used it for 2.5 hours and it's basically unusable now. Alright, so time now is 3:12 a.m. I'm gonna go to bed immediately right now. Spent 2.5 hours building the table. It's a lot larger than I thought it is, man. It's a lot larger. So this poses some problems. Now it's good that it's large because I can set my laptop here, and if I got homework, I don't have to put my homework there anymore. I can just set it here. I can even turn this into a little dining table, and I can eat food here as well, right beside my bed if I want to, whatever. But every time I do a review, I'll have to like pull this entire table forward and push it a little bit into the bathroom so that I could sneak in from here. All right, time now is 12:50 afternoon on December 15th. And today is, I honestly feel pretty good. Even though I'm not done with my final exams, I got one more to go. I actually feel really fucking good. Like, I feel like I'm seeing the end, and I'm ready to, to go to Japan. Yeah, so today, so here are my plans for today, right? Today at 7 p.m. Originally 6:30, now it's 7. At 7 p.m., we're going to meet up. Me, Pepper, JT, and Potter will meet up at a hot pot restaurant. And we shall dine there. We shall have dinner there. And that's pretty much the plan for today. At 5:30 p.m., Zara's plane will arrive at Los Angeles. That's that. On top of that, I will start my list week. I'll kick off my list week for 2023. It's gonna be awesome. 2022. And then finally, what am I gonna do? Just anthropology homework, is all. Bleach the bathroom, right? So I need to start cleaning up because Zara is gonna come and see my room, So I gotta really keep things tidy and clean. But also because I'm gonna be leaving in like 3-4 days. Yeah, 4 days left. Alrighty, time now is 4:56. This morning I actually had half an hour phone call with Zara because Zara's waiting at the airport. And I basically called her to discuss itinerary stuff. But yeah, I told her tomorrow's plans, and I thought she would be okay because I'm planning to watch The Whale tomorrow, I thought Zara would join too, but Zara said she doesn't want to watch it, and I totally understand because she's only spending a week here. And she asked me if I could push that to a later date. I can't, unfortunately, because I'm also busy on Saturday and Sunday. I have things to do. Pepper was suddenly like, oh, can we do 7 p.m.? And then she suddenly said, oh, can we do 4:30 p.m.? And of course, I'm not ready to eat dinner at 4:30. So at the end, we all decided 5:30, which is literally half an hour later. So that's the plan. I luckily enough, I got the gloves. So I got this gloves. Oh, fuck. It's too big. It's too big for my hands. It's too fucking big. I also got this, which is good. I think it's I do think it's still too big for Pepper's hands. But I'm gonna give this to Pepper. Now, as for what I want to buy for Potter, I don't really know. Also, I got the scarf here, which is really nice. All right, no mask. So depending on the proximity of things, I may go to a store to buy Potter a birthday gift first before heading to the hot pot restaurant. But if the hot pot restaurant is closer to me, well then I guess I have no choice. But I'll accidentally encounter them. We're here. Where's everyone?
真係多謝晒。
OK，
佢不如如果啲差唔多啦，得。即係嗰啲我係求其揀一間都好食。
你咪要諗啲開場白。大家好，我係 Jackie 嗰啲。
Whoa. Oh shit.
有得奶蓋。
佢哋個益多，好似清肉咁。佢有4個肉，4個肉。飯咧應該係內
冇乜。
飲嗰個質感係。
唔知啊。
啱嚟咯，係咩？
我諗我都啱嚟咯，因為好鮮甜，但係有少少嘢係咯。
我唔知會太大。阿鐵。我知啊，喺地下。你掹埋個最後。
And I'm pretty much 50 published too, right? So it's 58.
跟住個手費。其實我想問咧，我冇音同我哋我唔記得咗咩嘢。冇 feel 咯，你覺得有好啲定冇好？如果我哋嘅 feel，咁我哋睇下。
Alright, here at Sawtell with makeup on. Alright, I'm at home right now. It's 9:46 p.m. But the craziness is not over. Robert Smith up in here. What can I say? I'm such a big fan of The Cure. I'm gonna rest a little bit. I'm bleaching the bathroom. It's pretty much completed bleaching. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm gonna wash it all down and then I'm gonna bring my laptop probably. I don't even know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I still got. It's not that bad, okay? I'm not talking about this. This is fucking amazing. I love this. I'm talking about like me staying at Pepper's place until like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., whatever. It's not that bad because A, I can just walk back home. B, I don't have that much to do. I mean, I got 2 movies planned, but if I put 1 movie tomorrow, it's totally fine. And the homework, I can literally bring the laptop to Pepper's place and then do the homework there. And then what else do I plan to do? Honestly, nothing. Edit college video. Well, I can do it there, you know. Or I can do it now, actually. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it now. Fuck it. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I want to talk about what happened so far because I want to talk while I'm having this makeup on. But yeah, went to the Mizu hot pot place and all Potter, JT, and Pepper, they're there already. I was even gonna ask like, am I the earliest one? No, they're there. I entered it and I sat beside JT across Pepper, and we had it, and it's mid as hell. This is very mid. This isn't even hot pot, it's more like shabu shabu, which is kind of a hot pot, but Japanese hot pot, you know. And we had a plate of vegetables and a plate of fresh beef, like fat beef, and that's it. Our soup is bland as hell. The sauce is tasteless. The beef is low grade. The vegetables are meh. And we joked around saying the best thing in the whole meal is the coriander and aka cilantro, and it doesn't even taste good. Like, I fucking hate cilantro. So that's funny because I'm secretly a YouTuber, and even Pepper and Pepper and Potter even hinted that I'm a YouTuber, but I don't think JT knows. Or unless Pepper have told her already, which might happen because apparently Pepper have told JT and Potter that I vaped. I tried vaping. Pepper just told on me like that. And then so we had the hot pot and it was mediocre. We paid the lowest percentage of tips possible, and then we left. And then we were like, okay, we need more food. This is definitely not enough. So we went to barbecue Korean chicken somewhere nearby, a restaurant which I've never tried before. And then the woman there was like, okay, you're gonna need about 30 minutes. Like, we're gonna take about 30 minutes. So we walked around. We went to what's the next place we went to after the chicken restaurant? I forgot. I fucking forgot. We went to Nijia Market. We went to Daiso, and we just walked around and looked at stuff, you know. And it's kind of a trip down memory lane almost. Yeah, we went to Nijia Market, went to Daiso, and again, I feel like I'm treated equally, which is fucking amazing. Because back in secondary school, when I'm hanging out with Bean Gang or something, or whatever gang it is, I feel like a leftover. You know, I feel left out. They're talking and stuff, and you know, I'm just sort of this side character, and they don't really care about me. They don't even look at me. I just feel so invisible. But right now, they really interact with me. So right now, I and JT are the farthest, honestly. So when it's only JT and me standing side by side, we really don't have much to talk about, which is funny because JT is the first one I met. But I got something to talk to Potter about. I got something to talk to Pepper about, you know. Oh yeah, the first thing we did after the chicken was Tea Studio, Sunright Tea Studio, where we all got ourselves a cup of boba. I got creme brulee brown sugar boba, $6.75, which is pretty good. Potter got a taro boba, and Potter and Pepper was like, "Can I try?" Like, Potter already drank it, and Pepper was like, "Can I try?" And Potter's like, "Sure," and then gave it to Pepper, and Pepper drank it. And then JT is like, "Oh, I want to try too." And then JT grabbed the drink and sipped it. And then I was going to be like, "Ooh, you know, they're all doing this, you know. I want to join in too." Even though I'm not even interested in trying. Right? So I was the last one to order, so I got my drink last. And then as we walked out the door, Potter's like, "Oh yeah, Enoch, you haven't tried yet." And I'm like, "Okay." They remember me! Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay. So yeah, I indirectly kissed all three of them basically. I should keep a list how many people I have indirectly kissed. We got the chicken and we walked to Pepper's place because one of the reasons why, actually the exact reason why Pepper wanted to have the hot pot earlier today is because Pepper has got to do the Film 2 final exam, which is due tomorrow, but she wants to do it today. And yeah, and so we're like, you know what? How about all three of us go to your place, you do the exam, we just chill out there, you know, we just chill in there and hang out and whatever, and then after the final exam we continue to have fun, you know. So Pepper's like, "Oh sure." So that's what we did. We went to her place. This is the first time I've been to her place. And I realized that I've been to all Pepper, Potter, and JT's place. None of them have been to my place, okay? Other than Potter. Potter's been to my place. Like this exact room right now. So I went there. Pepper's looking at her iPad and her phone and her laptop and whatever. And then while all that was happening, JT and Potter was at the kitchen, not the kitchen, but the sink outside the bathroom, doing makeup, playing around, fooling around. And I'm like, damn, I want to join in too. This is what happened. So, and I did it myself. Like, Pepper wants to help me do it, but these eyeliner and lipsticks, I did them myself. Okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna bring in my laptop, even though it probably is not gonna be of any use. Alright, so I forgot to mention that Potter's like, yo, where's the pot? You know, where's the weed? And Pepper just whips out a can of weed candy, edible weed, edible marijuana, you know. And Potter just ate it. And then Pepper gave the can to me, and Pepper's like, you want to try it? I've never seen you try it. You want to try it? And I'm like, I mean, after you're done with your exam, you know. And I don't know, like, to me, I expect trying weed for the first time is fucking phenomenal. It's like, not phenomenal, but like important, significant. It's a huge deal, you know. It's a huge benchmark. But to them, it's just like, you want to try it? It's whatever. I thought if we were to try weed, we have to sit in a circle and then eat at the same time, and then we just talk and then see its effects, you know. I thought there's a whole ritual with it, but no, it's just a snack. I even smelled it. It doesn't smell like weed at all. I forgot to mention, while I and JT and Potter were walking out of Pepper's apartment, Potter was like, oh, Potter was like, oh, JT, have you told Enoch about the whole Thai boy thing? The story about the Thai boy? And I'm like, what? What about him? You know, I know the Thai boy from my film class. And JT was like, no, it's nothing. It's just his penis is so long and anal sex, whatever. And I don't know if she's kidding or not. And I'm just like, okay. But at this fucking rate, I wouldn't be surprised. You know? I mean, I know he's gay. And, you know, that's great. He's a nice guy. I mean, he seems really innocent and naive, you know. I wouldn't think he would be going around having sex with people, is all. Alright, time now is 1:46 a.m. I'm just gonna stop it here. I'll talk about what happened just now, tomorrow morning. Not a lot happened. I'm gonna be honest here, not a lot happened. We just drank white wine and played cards, and that's it. Literally, that's it. I wouldn't say it's disappointing, but I'd say it's pretty, like, moderate. I was expecting today to be, like, you know, like, fucking insane, but no, not really. It's a very moderate day. My laptop, honestly, I didn't even have to bring my laptop there. I got her Wi-Fi, and I started uploading my college update video, and she even, like, Pepper even took a peek at my college update video, and I'm like, don't look. And she's like, fuck. And then yeah, and then we just played cards. They bought some white wine, and pretty cheap white wine, and we mixed grape juice with white wine, which is not strong at all. I mean, yeah, it's white wine and stuff, but it's not really that strong. It's 9% white wine. And then we just sat down and played cards. And you know me, I don't like playing cards. So we spent like 2 hours just playing poker, playing a classic Hong Kong poker game, Cho Dai Di. And I've played that game multiple times before, even though I'm not a genius at it. But for some reason, the one they're playing is so much more Hong Kong than the usual game that I know. I don't know why. It's like they come up with these terms and these like these fucking rules that I've never heard before. I thought I've been playing the same game all along, but apparently their rules are even more Hong Kong, like even more purist. And then we played Uno for a while, and that's the only time I won. I lost every round when we played Cho Dai Di. And then for some reason when we played Uno, I won. And then we played Dai Pai Dong, which is another poker card game, but it's a drinking game where you know, if you select one, you know, there's a stack of cards and you can't see it. You randomly pick a card. If you got one, then you have to drink. If you got two, you got to tell the person to your right to drink. You got three, you got to tell the person to your left to drink. And then some of the For instance, if you got 7, you need to play a game called Clap 7, where every time someone says a multiple of 7 or says a number with the number 7 of it in it, you clap, and then it goes reverse. But yeah, and another part of the game is you get to make rules. You get to add rules. So at some point, one of the rules is you can't say I, he, or she, or you, like 我你佢. So I or you or we just can't say it. So we keep losing it, and then we start using like passive tense for every sentence we say, which is annoying. And then at some point, Potter made a rule saying we must not stop smiling, so we must keep smiling. And then I got to make a rule. So my rule was I can't think of it. So Pepper was like, don't speak English. So I'm like, fine, no English. And then I got to pick the rule again, and I said, okay, this time every single sentence needs to have English in it. So we ended up speaking English all the way, which is funny. Yeah, we drank a lot, but none of us got drunk. My ears were red. Pepper was entirely red. Her entire body, her arms, her ears, her face, her neck, complete redness. And JT's the most drunk, even though JT isn't even drunk. JT just had a lot of air inside her stomach. She kept burping today. She kept fucking burping. If you told me Natalie has had sex, I would not speak to her for months, but I'm in LA right now, and I'm not even surprised at things anymore. Like, next thing you know, Cliff the Malaysian guy is a serial killer. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Like, nothing would surprise me anymore in this world. But yeah, yeah, we finished the game, and so I spoke to Potter a little bit about gifts. Like, I wanted to give Potter a gift because I'm giving Pepper one, I'm giving JT one. And Potter told me, you really don't have to. Like, I don't, I don't care about gifts. And I'm like, okay. But then, like, JT gave, no. Then Pepper gave Potter a blanket. And Potter actually really liked it. And then JT also gave Pepper some rings. Some earrings. And Potter didn't give Pepper anything, I think. I gave Pepper gloves, and she was kind of surprised. She's like, what? Thank you. And she's like, I probably don't have use for it, but now that you're giving it to me, like, maybe I'll use it. And I'm like, yeah, you better use it, And she's like, yeah, of course I'll use it. Like, especially if it's from you. Not especially, but, if it's from you. So she's really nice. And then at the end, JT and Potter ordered an Uber, went back home. And then I was thinking, man, what if I stay behind? It's just me and Pepper. Like, the whole apartment is just Pepper. Pepper's living completely alone. She has a Taiwanese roommate, a woman, but she's staying somewhere else with her boyfriend. And then there's another woman in that apartment, but she's gone. She moved. So the whole place is Pepper's, which is awesome. It's pretty nice place. Pretty cozy, actually. But yeah, and Pepper was like, pee, meaning, leave. So I'm ready to leave, like, with JT and Potter. And then Pepper, like, had some second thoughts, and she's like, wait, hold on, don't go. Help me clean up all this stuff first. So it's just me and Pepper cleaning stuff up. Yeah, I cleaned her table. I cleaned up everything, and yeah, and then we chatted a little bit, and I looked at Pepper, like, taking off her makeup. I'm really curious what she looks like without makeup. I'm really fucking curious. Please. So yeah, but I told Pepper, okay, I think I'll try it before I leave. And Pepper's like, yeah, sure. So this Saturday, me, Pepper, and Potter will hang out at JT / Potter's place. But JT won't be there. JT will be out there partying or whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's funny because JT was like hungry, and she boiled 3 eggs. She didn't eat any of it. And Pepper was like, oh, I'm hungry too. Boil me 1 egg. So at the end, I and Pepper just ate. She ate 2 boiled eggs. I ate 1 boiled egg. And we just ate it, like, real quick. And she said it's really funny. And yeah, and then I left. So yeah, you know, I and Pepper are definitely really friggin' close, but I wouldn't say to a point. I'd say we're close in a way, like in a very good close friends way. Like the way he took a peek at my laptop and like asked me around, and when there's still some alcohol left in the cup, like she gave me the cup. Like, do you want a drink? Like she just like, and also other people, they just acknowledge my existence, which is just so fucking sweet.